Rusty K here. Wanted to give you a quick update on what I'm doing with the Ford I'm working on with the acrylics that I was getting the tutorials off of Chris Chapman. I first started using my single action, and for some reason I was practicing on a hood, and it was getting some splatter, and I'd mixed it with the windshield wiper fluid, and I don't know if I wasn't getting the consistency right, but I couldn't quite get it. So what I decided to do is I don't know if it was the air pressure. I've got my PSI set at between 20 and 22 on the airbrush. I decided to switch over to my dual action airbrush, and I was able to get a little more flow, which was able to coat a little more evenly. Now, I'm doing a two-tone, so I taped it off, and this is what I've got so far. I went ahead and taped this the ivory. It's not too bad. I've got some high spots in there. It's not super clean where my tape job is. It's really wet. I went really heavy on the coats after my mist coats. It's not coming out terrible. Let's see if I can get, you can see where I sort of taped off. The rest of this is going to be a blue. So I'm going to let this dry overnight actually. It's really tacky, and it's not going to be the best paint job. This is the first two-tone I'm working on, first acrylics that I'm working with. No primer, straight acrylics, thinned down with the windshield wiper fluid. And I'm going to do, the other coat is going to be this turquoise, which I think is going to look sharp. But we'll see. I mean, it's not bad. I had to go thick, to sort of get it. Now, you really can't see, but there are some little spots in here that I'm not really sure if I can wet sand this later or not to get some of these raised areas out. But it's not a terrible paint job so far, nice and shiny. And I went ahead and used a hairdryer to blow dry this for a little bit before I took the tape off. I didn't do the best taping job back here, you can see, but that's going to be covered up by the blue right around the window there. So, we'll see how I can tape it up tomorrow after it's dried, and hopefully when I do the tape, I'm using the blue painter's tape. Hopefully it doesn't pull any of this paint off, but so far not bad. It took a little bit of practice getting with the flow of the paint, but so far so good. Thanks, Chris.